2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's a big day, moving day at the Players' Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Our featured player is currently in the top 30, an opportunity out there to move up by the end of the round. Let's get down to the first hole.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. He's got this left for birdie. Man, that was
left to
close.
right.
And a tap in left for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
40. A bit right. A bit right, I'm afraid. Might help. Kick left, kick left. Come around a bit. You going to stay on?
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
This is a long way away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Some of the power of that.
That's a pretty good effort. 3 feet remain.
A really good look at birdie.
All right, that one is behind us. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 3rd.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
This is a 5-iron.
Left a bit.
That was such a pure swing.
Roll for green, I think. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down.
And stay down.
A chance to save par. We're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Okay, that'll play. This shot from around 100 yards out.
Club up. I like this play.
Sit.
Not a bad result right there. And now a 6-footer is left.
No.
That nearly went in for birdie. And just a tap in left for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Check.
Wow, what a shot. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
No.
Oh, I like
Oh,
the
well,
start
stop.
line on this one. It's going to break left now.
A bit long on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament.
Ooh.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
This is his second shot.
310.
Should find the green here.
Stay there.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homa's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
This putt puts him in front of Max Homa.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And he will move to 4 under par now. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going.
Out to the 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
With 1709.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
The other way.
Come on. The par putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
That was just a few inches away from perfection. This putt is from 18 feet away.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Was really stop.
So close.
Stop! Stop! Bloody hell, it's gone too high.
Let's see if the player can manage a par.
On a nice line.
Not enough behind that one. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. After that hole, he falls back to 3 under. Now to 9, the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 5. This one looking pretty good off the tee. Well, this could go anywhere, but I still love pulling driver out of the bag. We're going to see what can happen out of the fairway bunker.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
We've got a power pick. No. No. What a terrible hole. Terrible course
Still in the
management.
sand. Ouch. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here.
God.
Mean kick to the
Lost it in
left.
this round.
Sitting at 3 under.
Oh, for Cliff's sake.
This one greenside in the rough. Oh, that looked good. 3 feet to the cup. And after that,
Oh,
he is
dear.
moving down the leaderboard.
Crikey.
We begin the back
That is
9
cool.
here on the 10th hole.
Reset, Steve, reset. Can't hit the lines today.
This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn.
Now this putt for birdie. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
All right, not bad from there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This putt is for par. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? This is his second shot. Oh, well done. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
An important par save.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Currently at -1 following that hole.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Sit down. Sit. Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut, but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, my.
Man, oh man, from way downtown, hits the flag.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
What's that say? The old adage in golf, never up, never in.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Hole number 13, a par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Lining up here from a long way away. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. 4 feet to the cup. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9. and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
How good was that putt? And that'll move him to 2 under par. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Good job to limit the damage. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. We've hit the par 5 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
The distance left on this putt is 17 feet.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, I thought that putt was going in for eagle. And just to clean up this birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. We've made our way to a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
This is pitching wedge on the way. That's why the fans come out here to 17 to see a shot like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
This is a 12-footer here.
This one should turn left. Too much power on that stroke. Here's a par putt. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Only one round to go. Rich, how are you going to sleep tonight?
This leaderboard has got me bubbling inside. I cannot wait to see what happens.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
Right, 3rd round done. Let's try and see if I can catch Homer tomorrow. Hang on. Few rewards here. followers down again. Yeah. A bit of BC though. There's who knows. Nice. Got 250 today. More followers going down. Thanks for watching. See you for the final round tomorrow.